Hey guys, GameBoy30 here once again, and today I'm going to be doing a comparison between my 5 best computers and giving it a top 5. I don't know, because why not? I had to throw the GTX 670 back in here to make it a fair comparison. Now it's back up to 7.9, hooray. But, yeah, this is going to be mostly, newer computers like this one I've rebuilt, but there is one older one, so I feel I should give it a fair chance. So without further ado, here's the top 5 best computers I've got. Okay, here for number 5 is the Dell Precision 690. I chose this computer to be my number 5 spot because it's got dual quad-core Xeons in it, running at 3 GHz, or 2.66 GHz, one of those two. And it's got 8 gigabytes of ECC memory, making it incredibly fast. The only part where it lacks is a video card. Right now it has a GTX 650 inside of it, so it's kind of limited. But other than that, it's a pretty powerful computer that can stand up to even the i7s of today. Granted, it's a tad slower, but still, it's only a $200 system. How can you go wrong? Okay, here we have the silver Area 51 Alienware that I had rebuilt. This used to be an extremely old Pentium 4 rig, but I put in the guts of an Alienware Aurora R2. So now it's got an overclocked Core i7-920 quad-core, 8 GB of RAM, and a GTX 670. And that gives it the power it needs to run any game on the market at very high to ultra settings. This is still an ongoing project. Right now it should have 2 red LED fans, but one's not on. I don't know why. And it's a constant thing to be working on. I'm probably going to be doing a case swap soon because, as you can see, there's lots of scratches and it's missing the handle there. So, yeah, it's a constant work in progress, but it's a fun one. Alright, coming at number 3, we have 2 computers. Mainly because they're about the same in power. On the right side here we have the M17X R2 with the silver back. This is a version with the 900p screen. NVIDIA is updated. These both have 16 GB of RAM, the most of the bunch of computers I'm showing you today. And they kind of have the same power. This has a mid-range card, kind of old, and this has a high-end card, but even older. So they kind of even out, so they kind of have the same power. This also has a newer Core i7. This is the 2nd gen i7 versus the 1st. But still, they kind of have the same power and the same 900p screen. So they play games just about the same way. The only difference is that this one's screen is kind of lighter than this one. And now coming in at number 4, we have my newest Alienware. This is the new Alienware 14 with the 4th generation i7 and the mid-range card, the GTX 765M. It plays games about the same way the M17X does, because it's a mid-range new card versus a high-end old card. They kind of even out. And at 1080p, this gets about the same frame rate too. And this has 8 GB of low voltage memory. I want to give this 16 GB whenever I can. And this is the 4th generation 3.4 GHz Core i7 processor. This has all the new bells and whistles like the touchpad that glows, and you can still have all the customizability of all the other Alienwares. So yeah. And now finally, we have the mothership, the Area 51 ALX. Top active venting, Corsair H100i liquid cooler installed. Has a HD Radeon 7970 in it, 8 GB of memory, and the Core i7 990X Extreme Edition. Right now it's my most powerful computer, but I do have something along the way that's going to be even more powerful. Right now I only have the motherboard for it. It's going to be a new custom desktop I'm building up. It's going to have the 4th generation Core i7 4790K at 4 gigahertz base speed and 4.4 gigahertz turbo speed. This is overclocked to be 4 gigahertz turbo speed, but still incredibly fast. And then I want to give my new system, I'm getting dual NVIDIA cards. I want to get 780s, but you know, money's always a problem, so it's probably going to end up being 2 770s. So yeah. And then it'll be liquid cooled with a Corsair. There's Corsair, right? Yep, Corsair H80i. So it can fit on the back of this case I'm getting. The Corsair Graphite 600T White Edition. So yeah, that's been it for this video, and I guess an update as well. So I hope you enjoyed. Thanks, Gumby out. See you next time.